My name is Ingrid Canady, and I am the Executive Director for the State Education Resource Center, or SERC. We are a quasi-public entity. If I was to summarize, we provide professional development and resources to educators across the state. And our vision and mission is about equity, excellence, and education. And we do that through the collaboration that we have with the State Department of Education. In the United States, the shade of our skin give us access or not. In many cases, we want to talk about it, but we don't know how. So in the educational environment, SERC serves as a conduit to begin to engage on courageous conversations and how those conversations lead to practices in our classrooms, lead to educators being culturally responsive and culturally conscious about the decisions they are making about their students. And when we look at demographically how our nation has changed, and we see being our Latino, it is the fastest growing demographical group, and the schools are seeing it. The nation is seeing it, so we want to make sure that we are providing support for our educators and our learning communities on how do we best serve all students, keeping in mind the students that are coming into the classrooms, in some cases not speaking English, but coming in with an amazing set of assets from their own culture. So how do we capitalize with all that? I had the opportunity to meet with the Progreso Latino by an invitation that I received to do a session for them. When I learned what they are trying to do, specifically about their forums and leadership, the response was immediately yes. And I remember doing the first session when I did, and it was about creating how do we begin to engage in these courageous conversations at the level of our own Latino community, because within our own community exists that division. And it comes associated with colorism, our skin colors. In our own communities, we see it. I'm a strong believer on shared leadership. So this is not about positional leadership, it's about individual leadership. If as a member of the community, I get the information that they're providing, I connect, I network, I leave that session empowered, knowing that I am part of a community group that is willing to engage in these conversations and support my growth through these conversations, and is right there to provide the resources and the information that I might seek in order to be able to advocate on behalf of our community, on behalf of our children, and on behalf of our families. The most that we can do to go in that direction, I am taking that train and I'm not getting off, because that's exactly what we need.